Hello, Richmond County residents. Celeste Gotell here from Seniors Take Action Coalition, bringing you this week's edition of What's Happening for the week of January 25th in Richmond County. So before I begin, I just wanted to take this opportunity once again to thank Khalil Community Television for providing us with this resource so that we are able to share information about what's going on in Richmond County of interest to older adults and seniors. Now, some of you watching this program may be wondering, where do I get all this information? Well, that's a really good question. So what I do is I reach out to a number of seniors clubs in the area, as well as a few others, and ask each month for them to send me information about what is going on so that I can include it in the calendar. So I really rely on all of you out there who are involved with programming that would be of interest to older adults, whether it's a community center or a seniors club, to reach out to me with the information so that I can include it in the calendar and help promote your activities. So as you know, we produce a regular calendar that is promoted through social media. It's also included on the Richmond County website. Now, the Richmond County website has a wonderful resource for seniors under the resident section on the website. There's all kinds of information that is provided there. Our monthly calendar is added on each month. Our quarterly newsletter called Better with Age is added. There's information on a whole host of other things. So please, if you haven't taken the time to check it out, I encourage you to go to the Richmond County website under the resident section, Seniors Resources, and I think you'll find a lot of information that's very useful. So the other thing I wanted to mention was that Seniors Take Action Coalition has been around since 2016, and we've been involved with a number of projects over the years, sometimes in partnership with others. But it was last year that we became our own registered not-for-profit organization that's run by a board of directors. The board meets every month via Zoom, and then on the alternate month, it meets in the community. We rotate where we meet. Those are larger meetings that include the board and representatives from various seniors clubs and some other organizations that have an interest in seniors. We always arrange a presentation, and those are always held the first Monday of every month in different communities. And more often than not, our seniors clubs, that when they host the event, will put on a lunch, and a number of their club members will attend the session. So I just wanted to share that with you in case you're wondering some of the things that we're up to. This Senior Center Without Walls is a project through Seniors Take Action Coalition. We receive money through the Age Friendly Communities Grant, which is part of Department of Seniors and Long-Term Care, to do what we're calling a pilot project on Senior Center Without Walls. The calendar and this program is one of the many activities that we're involved in as part of the Senior Center Without Wall project. So we're doing a whole host of other things, including a virtual coffee that's taking place every second Friday. We're arranging for presentations in various communities. We're continuing on with our Better with Age newsletter, which is coming out next week, our winter edition. So I encourage you to kind of follow us. If you're on social media, check out our Facebook page. And I post every day. So there's always something of interest. It could be a virtual seminar that you'd be interested in. I post when the Straight Richmond emergency is going to be closed, etc. So back to the calendar. So beginning on Saturday, which is the 25th of January, I'll begin and I'll provide you with some information for the following week. So on Saturday, the 25th, the South Mountain Arm of Gold Community Association is having a cribbage tournament. It's in their community hall at St. George Channel, and it begins at 1 o'clock. Now, you need to register if you want to attend that. So you can register by calling Scott at 345-2247. The Royal Canadian Legion in Ayrshire, Branch 150, has a veterans social from 2 to 4 on Saturday. So then we're on to Sunday. And as you all know, we have wonderful breakfasts all throughout Richmond County. And the last Sunday of the month is hosted by the Loosedale Lions Club. Their monthly breakfast is from 8 to 10. And it's wonderful. And if you don't want to cook and you're looking for something good to eat, head out to the Loosedale Lions Club on the 26th. And if you're a crib player and you want to check out crib, the New Horizons Club has crib on Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Now, if you're into something like Pilates, there's a Pilates Wellness Circle and a chat with Sonia from Sonia Songs Fitness at the Legion in Ayrshire from 9:30 to 11:30. It's starts off with an exercise and then it's followed by a conversation. And there are beanbag games at La Picasse at 1 o'clock in Petit de Gras. On Tuesday, the 28th, the Jolly Club in Lordways will have their sewing program. And the Lordways Community Center has a soup and sandwich community social from 11 to 1 p.m. in Lordways. That evening, the 45 card game can be taken part in St. George Channel at 7:30, or if you're on the island, you can go to one at the community center in Acadia Community Center in West Ayrshire, again at 7:30. That evening, the New Horizons Club is doing a beanbag toss at 7 to 9 p.m. And then we're on to our coffee and conversations or our coffee get-togethers, of which there are several throughout Richmond County in person. So on Wednesday, the 29th, the Red Islands Fire Hall has a coffee get-together from 9 to 11:30. And at La Picasse, there's something called Cafe Conversation from 9:30 to 11 a.m. All levels of French are welcome, and you come in and have a coffee and you have an opportunity to practice your French. St. George Channel Hall also hosts their regular coffee morning from 10 till 12 noon every Wednesday. And then in the afternoon, there is a program called Digital Wellness, which is the Richmond County Literacy Network that offers that at 1 to 3:15 at the Lordways Seniors Jolly Club in Lordways. That program is an opportunity for people to actually get some one-on-one support with Arlene on all things related to technology. So if you have questions about your cell phone or your laptop, just call ahead and make arrangements to take part in that program. We Care Day will be on the Wednesday, the 29th. Now, We Care Day is a regular feature of the Fleur de Lis Club in Louisdale. They've been running this program for several years now, and this one will be on frauds and scams, and it's from 10 till 12 noon at the Louisdale Parish Hall. Lunch is provided. It will be followed afterwards by the Fleur de Lis Seniors Club at 1 o'clock, Seniors Club regular monthly meeting. On Thursday morning, coffee and conversation at the West Bay Center from 10 to 12 noon. And then there'll be chair yoga from 10 to 11 a.m. at La Picasse in Petit de Gras. Now, that same digital wellness program that I mentioned earlier, sponsored by the Richmond County Literacy Network, is available for folks on Almadam from 9 till 12 noon at the municipal office in Ayrshire. That afternoon, on the 30th, the Johnstown Sewing and Handicraft Group will be meeting at 1 p.m. They meet at the District 10 Fire Hall in Red Islands. There's an adult drop-in program at the St. Peter's Lion Hall every Thursday from 1 to 4 p.m. And you can contact Rachel at the Dr. Kingston Center about that. And then every Thursday at the Discount Civic Improvement Hall at 7:30, there's a 45 card game. That brings us to Friday, the last day of the month, January 31st, where you can take part at the informal knitting and crocheting group in Petit de Gras Library from 2 to 4 p.m. Or you can take part in the community dinner that's being offered at La Picasse in Petit de Gras from 11:30 till 1 p.m. Music by Tyrone David. So folks, that concludes the what's happening for the week of January 25th in Richmond County. I thank you for your time and look forward to seeing you next week. That's all, folks.